interestingly, this article just came out, and this one is wild. Yeah, wouldn't you know it? All the links are in the description down below, as you know, because I like to be as transparent as possible and tell you where this comes from. But check this out. This is from neurosciencenews.com, and this just hit a couple days ago. So I'm going to read just a little bit of this, and I'll ask you. I got some questions for you tonight, because this is things that make you go here we go. So this is from the University of Helsinki. All right. Research has shown that people's brains activate in a similar and simultaneous way during social interaction. Such interbrain neural synchronization has been linked with empathy and cooperation in face-to-face situations. Catch that? Catch that? Linked with empathy and cooperation, but in face-to-face, all right? However, its role in online remote interaction has remained unknown. Until recently. Check this out. This is where things get wild. A study conducted at the University of Helsinki investigated brainwave synchronization while pairs of subjects played a game in which they controlled a racing car together. The subjects were physically separated in two soundproof rooms. The study investigated the connection of synchronization with interaction and performance in the game. Based on the findings, interbrain synchronization occurs during cooperative online gaming, and increased synchrony in the alpha and gamma frequency bands is connected with better performance. The connection between performance and gamma synchronization could be observed continuously over time. Now, isn't that wild? Now, so of course, for me, it makes me want to ask some more questions, okay? So cooperation and the idea that we can share thoughts and everything else, right, with each other in a setting like this. I'm just some rando guy online that had a dream to make a radio show, to build it. And here we are, right? And it tells me that all that time spent doing this and meeting all the amazing people that have come to become part of this Troubled Minds community has not been a waste, right? Meaning that clearly not everything has a human aspect, and those humans are fantastic, all right? But I mean that in terms of, let's say we're sort of planting a digital legacy of seeds, of maybe conscious thought that could be synchronized even through time. Meaning that if you're listening to something from the archive that I said a year ago, I may have completely forgot I said something a year ago, but I promise you at the time, it was honest, because that's how I see it. I see it the Mark Twain way. If you're just honest, you don't have to remember anything. You just be honest, right? And so it makes me wonder, right? So not just like in the time frame of, again, back to those time slices, but what about the idea that our brains are actually cooperating and we're merging, or this brain sync is happening? Neural, what do you call this again? There's a term for this. It's called neural synchrony, all right? But it makes me wonder what the bounds of that are. So if we're saying, look, we can play video games together online, and we can actually have this neural brain sync happen, and even if it goes to deeper levels, cooperation within this online game, well, the performance increases. The cooperation increases. And so this brain sync got me thinking in terms of, okay, so what are the limitations? All right. Does that mean that if we're playing video games with, I don't know, some alien from Alpha Centauri, does that mean we can sync brains with that guy?